Yeah, I like this vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I heard niggas say when you hear the phone ring, you know that track gonna slap.
Yeah. Cause I damn sure just looked at my phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey. Yes, sir. Mm.
What's up, world? It's the one and only old Gemma.
I'm gonna see if a nigga can get me to turn my hat backwards. That's how you know I'm getting loose.
AKA Jimmy Jones. Um, oh my bad. I got my partner Sean Randolph,
Yeah.
um, the one and only man. I've known this brother for a long time since a knee high scrapper. Um,
You the OG, man.
he's definitely
You
appreciate your
know,
salute.
appreciate you.
Um, I've seen him grow. I've seen him go through trials. I've seen him go through tribulations. I've seen him persevere. Uh, so without further ado, give it up to my player partner, man, my little bro.
Thanks for having me.
My man,
This
we
is
call him
definitely
we
an
call
honor,
him
man.
Bart. You know what I
Appreciate
mean?
you.
Some of y'all down at ATL may know him as Sean, but we call him Bart back at home. You know
Or
what I
they
mean?
know me as Jara. You know, that's
Oh yeah,
definitely
Gyra, the new move.
yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? The
You
new
know what I'm
move.
saying? But definitely Sean. Yeah, you can go ahead and
Yeah.
for those that don't know me for real or just met me within the next past 10 years, you already know.
So tell us about ATL, man. What's the move? Tell me about ATL, man. You've been down to ATL how long
Mm.
now?
It's been about a year now.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
what's the scene like in ATL, man? You were doing some things here in the area, and then all of a sudden you disappeared, and next thing we know,
Hey,
you popped up in
that's
ATL,
a
man.
day, and that's what we do. Yeah, now it was crazy. Is I didn't really, you don't really realize how lit another city is until you come back to where you from. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts,
when first went there, I was like, okay, this is what happens in my city too.
facts,
Sleeping on it. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
But we got, you justifying trying to like hold your city down. We got this too.
Yeah,
And then you come back to your city, you're like, hold on, why everybody going to bed so early?
yeah. You get a change of pace, a new fresh breath of air.
It's definitely lit. So I tell you that.
So
I'm not gonna sit here and say some people, it can seem like smoke and mirrors sometimes
mm-hmm.
because you got a lot of people down there fronting, but you also got a lot of people out there doing a thing too. So it's all about what you get out of it.
It's about the odds, I would guess. It's
Yeah,
about the odds.
definitely inspirational though. It definitely will inspire you.
Yeah,
Seeing those houses out in Buckhead,
yeah.
you be like, yeah, I ain't leaving until I have one of
The
those.
houses are beautiful, man. Down when you go down to Atlanta area, man, it's definitely a sight to behold.
Hmm.
Down there, it's definitely a different type of energy. I have
Black excellence.
family members down there. It's all about me, motivation, inspiration, and innovation. So the Atlanta scene is definitely about has a definitely innovative group of people down there, man. Um, what's
I'll say this too. Atlanta don't really have anything that any of the like major cities don't have. Atlanta just got a lot of people like it because the aura of just being in Atlanta.
the aura?
So
What?
it kind of goes with what you said. Atlanta's definitely it's like the energy there. It's
Mm,
like because you're like in Atlanta and you got a lounge eating wings and you're not. It just dawns on you like these wings ain't the best wings I ever had. This
right.
hookah ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? But what is it
I think that's
really?
what
It's the
Two Chainz
aura
said
of
though.
area. It's a lot of blacks down there like really doing a thing. So it's like it's a
That's
special
powerful.
place.
That's powerful. We definitely like to see our people aspiring and making some moves. What's going on,
Definitely
Eric?
made me get my shit together. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
You see a lot
you
of
did some
people
growing,
doing their
definitely.
thing. It's like you see every other car is a foreign.
But
Where you see
what I
that.
tell y'all yesterday, it's all about what you put out, the energy you put out, all about the people you surround
Yeah,
yourself with. You know what I
definitely.
mean? If you want to be a person, known for sitting on the couch and everything,
Hmm.
go find a bunch of bum motherfuckers to hang around and they'll show you how to be the best motherfucking
Hmm.
couch potato in the whole wide world. I promise you.
That's facts.
I
That's
promise you.
facts.
But if you want to break out and get comfortably uncomfortable, leave what you know, and try to make some things happen for yourself, you'll definitely do some things like my brother over here. And
I mean, that's why they got clicks. That's why that's the whole purpose of having clicks, because you can't let everybody in your circle. You feel me?
So you said there has to be a click. So
There
people
has to be a click.
So for people that say fuck clicks and ass kissing,
Sure.
so you saying that? 'Cause I don't like to say ass kissing. Again, it's about your network. Your networks is your next worth. So
Cause we're not like they say all men are equal, and that's definitely that's not true. We weren't all created equal, So and it's not like
we were all born out of a pussy. So
yeah,
that's
but it's
about
not
as
like,
equal as it's
and I'm
gonna
not
get.
saying we're maybe better than other people, but we all have we all have a gift or whatever we're supposed to do. So that's whatever you're trying to do. You could be one to sit on the couch, you know what I'm saying, but you don't need to be on the people who don't.
Right.
You don't need to be around those people. You know what I mean? So because people getting paid off sitting on the couch.
Unfortunately, I won't say unfortunately.
That's cool.
Motherfuckers get paid now for playing PlayStation and shit. That's really the wave now. To be honest with you, aside the podcast and that. For all y'all who used to beat y'all kids and shit for playing video games, and then they was trying to tell you, they was like, you know how it was back in the day when you try to tell your parents, they be like, shut the fuck up, like, what you think you can sit here and just make money off of fucking sitting here playing games all day? They be like, yeah, and you get smacked in the mouth and shit. Just shut your smart ass up and take your ass to school.
Who said that you think you make money? You remember that exact phrase.
You think you just gonna sit here and just make money?
That was the person who made what they call it, the stitching or those gaming platforms. That person heard that.
Yeah.
They like, oh, I'm determined. I'm gonna make money.
I'm just saying. Now you started. It's like kind of like the battle raps. They started in the back alleys and shit. Just like how video games was. They was playing. They was betting Tecmo Bowl back in the day. Motherfuckers was betting on Madden back in the day. Now, hey, shit, they got cutthroat. Fuck that. They want the money. They want to be able to tax it, just like weed now. They said we got Call of Duty game leagues, we got Madden game leagues, 2K game leagues, man.
So they got the virtual world out now. That's I seen read somewhere where they said in next 2045. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said they're gonna start giving people the option to permanently live in the
virtual world.
Yeah.
Well, that's metaverse shit that's going on right now.
Oh my god.
What's people talking like that in Atlanta, man? I know Atlanta's known, for definitely on the black excellence tip and the educational. They definitely closed the educational gap with getting knowledge to our people and stuff. What are people talking about the fucking NFT shit that's going on and the crypto coin down, you know what I'm saying, around your people and shit?
The hustlers. You know what I mean?
The people with money to lose and risk.
Look, Atlanta got some hustlers down there. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is really hustling, and they're not gonna just be talking about one thing. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come and just really. If they fuck with you, they're going to put you on game of how to get the bag from every direction.
Yeah, I know the dude Money Man. I listen to Money Man. That nigga from down there, man.
Yeah.
He always screaming about the dark web and the black web and shit. And
yada,
yada.
They'll get it from fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll find a way to get it. And then that's what I'm saying. That's what motivated me. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, because we kind of, being in VA and stuff like that, I'm going to just say growing up, we kind of, I don't know if it's New York that started this or whatever the fuck. We always kind of thought we was cooler than anybody below us. You know what I'm saying? Any southern state below us.
I used to get ragged. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm from Philly originally.
So I remember that you came down here on your Philly shit.
I get ragged all the time. then by the time I go back up to Philly, they're like, man, you country, bro. You this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, we by DC. We ain't country, but it is. What
but see, now it's not even all about that. I don't know. Back then it was like people try to be tough. Yeah. Now it's just like, okay, what's the bag look like? And that's kind of why, the culture's changed as far as where the they say Atlanta's like the melting pot, like the what they call it?
It depends on what kind of butter you're using. Are you using goddamn real butter, or are you using some Parquet, some what's that, canola oil?
I'm thinking that word before the interview.
Because
that word got me.
Melting pot. That's the trouble we in right now. Everybody got a goddamn melting pot.
Now the city is, man, you're never gonna. It's so hard to meet someone from Atlanta in Atlanta. Anybody
really?
Definitely anybody that's like spent time there or lived there. It's hard to meet someone from there. They live out around the outskirts of the city and stuff like that. Not unless in
But I guess it's hard to even say that anymore these days because when you say Atlanta, depending on how old you are and where you from, you're
or
going
a part you be in.
to, right, people going to say, oh,
Because
this ain't
Atlanta is
Atlanta,
like
this is
very
the original Atlanta. Like Richmond, Richmond ain't, when Henrico, I lived down in Henrico, it used to be Richmond. Now it's called Henrico and shit. So depending
Richmond
on,
has really changed, man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy though. I like it, but it's really changed. Like people in Chesterfield now, like Chesterfield's a thing now.
Well,
Like
because
Chesterfield,
that's
like
because that's
I
how
live in Chesterfield.
No,
Back in the day, you was ashamed to be from there.
but it works like that now because once they push people from the inner cities and stuff on the what they call them shits the housing joint Section 8 and all that shit, you get all the programs. Once they start tearing them down or rezoning and shit, they start opening up the Section 8 to the borders, closest borders. What's that around there? Iron Bridge from Route 10. Hopkins Road and all that shit, and everybody started coming out that way into Chesterfield that way. Then you had LC Bird, you know what I'm saying? You started seeing who, you know what I'm saying, who was coming from what side of Richmond, you know what I mean, depending on what school they went to and stuff.
See, that's them. I was going over the water, so like they as people went and migrated toward further out in the county, I went like across town. You know what I'm saying? So school I went to, I was like one of the few that was from Southside, on the east end of Richmond,
Okay.
which was interesting. I like stuff like that though.
It is interesting, man.
I like to have the odds stacked against me.
Richmond is a beautiful place. It's definitely changed, like you said. They definitely put up a lot of new construction. Definitely, the demographic has changed. Again, change is good. Change is not a bad thing. We often in our community,
Shout out McGuire, yo. Just shout out McGuire.
Yeah, McGuire.
Yes, sir.
Shout
That's
out
the
McGuire,
hood I'm from.
Southside,
Southside.
man.
I love it, man.
But, once the demographic changed, we complain as black people. I ain't going to lie. And we complain like this, you know what I'm saying? We complain because we're like, man, too many white people moving into our section in our neighborhood and shit like that. But most of the time when we say that, unfortunately, for the most part, the section be a bad section anyway. You know what I mean? So we pretty much got used to living in environments and shit that, pretty much was haphazard to, our growth, to be honest with you. But it's funny when you do see, Asians and, what I mean? I'm just being honest from a cultural demographic from seeing Richmond,
it's diverse.
the fucked up
It's
place.
becoming more diverse now.
It's definitely become, case in point, it's becoming more diverse.
Not in Southside. I was just there yesterday.
They're not as fast working on Southside right now as the other districts, District 6, 11, and 9.
Maybe becoming more diverse with the bodies. You know what I'm saying?
the killing techniques have been different.
They're leaving different type of colored people outside now.
Right.
In Southside,
Right.
at least.
So yeah. So yeah, ATL is definitely a new fresh breath of air.
ATL's wild,
Definitely
bro.
From Richmond.
You're bound to see anything in ATL, and then if you live there, not be phased.
Okay.
Like a UFO could like crash land in 85. Are you like, let me just get off on this exit?
He said, "Not be phased. Not being phased is something like this. I know it's old, but that's a great time to say. This is what happens for a person that's not phased. All right? Shit like this shouldn't phase you, but unfortunately, it does. I mean, would you be phased?
That was a nice one. Okay.
Let's find out.
I'm out here.
Let's take a closer look. Everybody hates Chris? Not really.
Wow.
Maybe. All
Wow.
right. So, what did we learn from that? Atlanta's the shit. Hey, was that filmed down in Atlanta?
Oh, no, it was in Hollywood.
Well, no, something was just, I think, wilding out.
That was definitely Hollywood. I had people in Hollywood was telling me about it.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
He said,
All right, so that shit was so horrible, like beyond relief. All right, what up, Bone? What the fuck? So what you watching, man? What's going on, man? I'm watching. Right now, I'm watching Snowfall.
I've actually never seen none of that. Well, I've seen it, but just not on TV. Like I see it in real life. I feel like it's like Snowfall. Like I've seen previews and stuff. It's like I don't get a chance to watch a lot of TV, but I tell you, I did get to peep the whole season of Bel-Air, and I really like it. I like it a lot. Like it broke the curse thing with the whole remake thing.
Uh-huh.
It's modernized.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, man. And look, it's so tough. They make Will with so much swag. Like further down the episodes, I had to ask myself, was I hating on Will? I was like, am I hating on Will too? You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga got swag. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Will
For no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Will is definitely
He may have more swag than the original Will, honestly, on the show.
I love Will Smith. I ain't gonna lie. Pause. I love Will Smith, man. Like I'm a Philly kid.
Yeah.
You know, I moved away at a young age from Philly to
What
Richmond.
part of Philly though?
From North Philly.
Okay.
A little bit of West Philly.
Shout out North Philly.
Yeah,
I've never been to Philly.
A little bit of South Philly.
I need to see
A
it.
little bit of Chester.
Man.
A little bit of Derby.
Philly.
Yeah, I'm from a little bit around.
Philly out
But
here.
collectively,
really
at this
doing
point, I've been in Richmond for the longest part. Collectively,
Philly
when I was
tough.
in the military, I moved away to Tennessee and came back. But yeah, I love Will Smith, man. And I love Jada. I used to, you know, it sounds horrible, and I don't mean any disrespect. I used to really love Jada Pinkett when I was younger and shit. So when they got married,
Really?
you know what I mean? Some kid shit, hell yeah, I'd have bet a fucking huge crush.
Like
on
you was
Jada
attracted to her?
Pinkett. Hell yeah,
Wow.
Jada Pinkett from day one, bro.
Wow.
And I used to always like act like Will Smith because I was from Philly and I was like the outcast in Richmond.
Shit.
When I moved to Richmond and shit,
Shit.
like I was the
You was
first
really
Prince of
trying
Bel-
to,
I was,
like-
I was him. They would like have me
Got you.
singing the fucking song on the bus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sing the Fresh Prince theme song.
So was that how like people from Philly was looking at Richmond? Like it was Hollywood? Like, yo, that's the place I want to be.
Nah, but the place I was from Philly. And
I got
then
you.
coming,
I'm fucking.
yeah,
I
coming
try to do something for Richmond.
Nah,
Try to put y'all.
nah,
Try to.
hell
you know what
nah,
I'm saying?
hell
I feel you.
nah.
Now I feel that
Nah. So, but
from out the trenches.
yeah.
like, type
So
shit.
so when they got married and shit, I was like super tickled by that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to
I was
relive
like,
that shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I'm married Jada. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga
So
was living that
right,
shit. He
right,
could
right.
just-
I
he
was like,
relate.
it was like shit was made in heaven. I was like, man, this is dope. This is
Yeah,
super dope.
yeah. That's I like that. Like
he's
that's
a-
why I
he's a
like certain
comedic
artists
guy.
like The Weeknd. You know what I'm saying? It's like when he started making me, we're around the same age. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like he's talking about shit I'm going through.
Right. What's
You
up,
know?
Jose?
You feel?
Yeah.
I feel that though. What you saying?
Yeah, so it's definitely, I think, as far as, again, that shock factor, briefly, it was just people just didn't expect, you know what I mean, that type of shit from the nice guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the one who keeps taking it on the chin. I mean, the motherfucking chin is strong. You know, shout out to Will Smith for having that Ali chin, man, because
Grimston Chin.
fuck.
Nah, man. I mean, you know, he said it. He said that's what love do. And I mean, I've been in situations just not obviously not at Oscars, but I've been in situations where, you know, it's like
Nah, you ain't been in the Oscars.
yeah, I'm not good at acting, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like I've been in a situation where it's like I don't really want to do shit, but my girl is like looking at me now like, what you gonna do, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you want to put yourself in a situation like Will, or take that long ride home with her?
Because at the end of the day, if you do put yourself in a situation, you
shout
have
out
to
to
get
Will,
locked
man.
up, man. You
I
gotta
feel
see
you, Will.
if they're gonna even get you out of jail and bond you and shit. Like,
It's all
you shouldn't
Jada,
even
bro.
really hit him. Like, what if he would have got locked up? She would have dragged him. Like, you shouldn't have even hit. I was
She
not
said
saying
that.
that
You
when
just
I
heard
look-
she said that.
Oh, this is.
She said she made a statement saying that she's disappointed that and feels that Will could have handled it different.
Oh wow, where was I? Where was
I heard that and I just left.
Jesus.
I said, all right, hold on, I'm done. I don't
think
need
that
no
prick, that pricked my heart, Jada.
Yeah, like that.
Oh,
that
man.
I think that almost ruined my day. Almost. I had
Yeah,
to focus
it'd
on
be the
some other
worst when
shit.
your old lady
I said,
goddamn-
wow.
When your old lady serve you to the
I
wolves,
felt
you
the
gotta be in
pain.
a bad space.
I said, so you go sit there and let that man. Got
He
you.
slapped the shit out of that man.
You feel me though? And she loved every bit of it. It's just like now she gonna turn around and be like, oh, he shouldn't have did that, cause man, that woman is toxic.
Yeah. So anyway, we all watched that. So I'm watching Snowfall. I'll bring
What
you.
season you on?
I'll bring you up to speed without
season?
being too long. Franklin's about to die.
What season?
His mama snitching.
Chill. Oh, my God.
His lady about to die.
No.
The baby about to die.
Oh,
Peaches
he's
is about to
spoiling it.
die.
Hey.
Everyone dies in the end.
Hey.
Oh, the pandemonium, man. You guys have got to see this shit. If you don't watch fucking Snowfall, we talking about what we watching right now. Goddamn. Snowfall is the shit. I'm not going to be a spoiler alert, but looks like everybody about to motherfucking die. Now,
Hey, look, I'll hit a little spoiler alert. Where the fuck is Jeffrey, yo? Yeah, if you know, you know.
Okay,
Niggas probably mad at me for saying that.
He
They probably mad at me for saying
about
that.
the Bel Air shit again.
Yo, they make Jeffrey on there, like the way they remade Jeffrey on there.
Yeah.
He was wildin'. They make him more like a hitman.
Y'all seen that show? I'm gonna talk to the
Yo,
lady.
Jeffrey got hella swag on there.
I heard he was kind of gangster.
He has hella swag on there. He just be grabbing niggas like this. I got you.
He a tough guy.
Bro, you don't know. He's so mysterious.
Shout
you
out
don't know
to
what
the
the
new
fuck he up for.
Jeffrey.
You don't know what he up to.
Shout out to the what's up, Aaron? Ozark. Oh, you watching Ozark? Yeah. For those of y'all who don't know about
I just keep
Ozark,
thinking, what the fuck was he doing before this?
Hold up, Jose trying to join in.
Yes, sir.
I think I
What's
got
up?
this shit fucked up. Let me see if it worked right, Jose. Let me see if it worked. Jose, I don't know if this shit gonna work right the way I got it set up, but we gonna work through this program because that's the fuck.
Have you ever grabbed a nigga on the shoulder on some type shit? Like, I got you. I just want to know where that comes from. Like, is that only tough guy shit?
Hold on, Jose. It's not letting me. It's watching. Bring them on camera. Let me see if
I feel like me getting grabbed on the shoulder would definitely be like official. Like, I'd be like, okay, word.
I understand.
It's gonna get taken care of then.
'Cause
'Cause who does that?
Look. All right, so I'm gonna check out Fresh Prince. Bel Air, the new joint. Forgive me, Jose, man. If I can't get you on this joint, I'm definitely gonna aggressively work on the situation when I get off, so we can make sure that shit don't happen again because it's a fucking process. Love you, my guy. Ozark. You don't watch much, so you're watching.
Yeah, man, I just don't be getting time, man.
Well, I'm gonna talk to
I can't. I binge watch too hard. Like, I binge watch. I can't.
Well, that's what you got to do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the episode get too juicy. I'm like, fuck work, fuck that date.
And then y'all
fuck going back home. Fuck
y'all binge
spending time with my
watching,
daughter
man.
and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just start getting in tune, bro.
When you
Don't let me
binge
be
watch,
high. Oh my god.
Binge watching is almost its own kind of high because when you get done binge watching, so much time has went by. It's like you probably done took.
I binge watch so bad. I be in houses chilling with
right, you
females,
be snapping on people,
and they go to sleep because I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. Stop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
I can't take that. I feel like I'm there. I don't even know what's going on.
She was saying the same shit. She was
I
like,
feel
I
like-
was hoping you was there.
I would get pissed.
Are you
at
really
her.
watching the show?
Yeah. I'm like,
damn,
what the fuck? Why would you put on this good ass show? Like, I'm never putting on nothing fire with a female over. If a female coming over to my house, best believe National Geographic is on.
I love National
I
Geographic.
do love it too. But I'm saying it's
daughter
gonna be
loves
some
National
shit that I'm not
Geographic, too.
interested in, like fucking roaches. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, man.
Oh, you got a daughter too, right? So
yes, sir.
What's
Sky? What's up, Sky?
Shout out to Sky, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
what's the hardest, softest thing you'd ever sacrifice your time to watch with your daughter?
What? No, I'm taking her to rated R movies. She watching what we watch. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sky. Hold it down. Listen. I'm sorry, man. It's just like, come on, fam.
If it ain't messy, it ain't him, man. I don't-
Let me tell you. I can tell you a quick story. Like,
he said, like he take his baby on a
Man.
lick or something.
let
Like,
me
oh,
tell
we
you
watch-
though,
we definitely
she's
shooting dice
built
together.
different, bro. She's built different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took her when she was 3 years old to some Lost World Jurassic movie. I feel bad, but I was like, fuck it. You know, I wanted to see how she took it. You know what I'm saying? So a dinosaur creeping into this little girl or boy room. She's like, Fast forward, now her favorite animals are dinosaurs.
Shout out to the dinosaur.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like now, and even her mom, I was talking to her yesterday. She was like, her mom is like, oh yeah, Scott can handle that. She does. She it don't bother her. You know what I mean? So we watch wild shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So
Yeah, you know, we don't be what. She don't even be bringing up the Paw Patrol and all that bullshit to me. She's like, let's go watch Batman.
that sounds like messiness.
God,
My man
too
just
smooth.
said we on the line with my man Sean, man. He just said he takes his daughter.
Scott
Sky.
cooler than me though.
To
I be
rated R
getting hating on her.
Okay.
Like, damn, man. Oh, why not that cool? You feel? But yeah.
You plan on having any more kids?
Yeah, I want some more kids, but I want to be at least married next time, you know?
Why do you want to be married? Why do you feel like you need to be married to have this kid?
I mean, you know, just to make it look good. Fuck it.
It means something more to the kid than you. You know, I'm doing.
So I
this
can
shit.
look at my daughter
You
like,
know
yeah.
I'm doing this shit for
Yeah,
you.
you got a new
know?
family. So do I. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You can come over here, though.
Like people look at you weird when you get a certain.
I
age.
don't know. It looks good, bro. It looks good. Like, yeah, I just got married, and I might start. I might start
It
throwing
kind of
up.
validates your life a little bit. People feel
Yeah,
you know, you can't go.
but nah, for real though. No, okay. So all jokes aside, I want them to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? That's where the whole gyra come thing. The whole gyra. Pause. I don't know if what I said earlier, but gyra, the name.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means, right? Gyra, Jehovah
Jehovah
Jireh.
Jireh, yeah. I remember you
Jireh
told me
means
on
God
there.
will provide. You know what I'm saying? So whoever I'm involved with, family. You know what I'm saying? You family. I'm a provide. You know what I'm saying? I always came up looking out for my niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna continue just on another level. You know what I'm saying? So Jireh, that's what they calling me. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
So I'm always provide for the fam. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to hold it down officially. With the one that I choose. That way, if something happen, whatever the fuck, they straight. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta realize in this
Cause
game,
the best believe Joey coming from that. My brother, he's coming for that guap. You know what I'm saying?
it's always gonna be a sticky situation,
Yeah.
whether you do put a ring on it or not. At the end of the day, you live and learn,
Hell yeah.
and hopefully you'll learn
It still means something
about
though.
the
It
business
still means
side
something.
of
I mean, yeah, it's a
marriage.
business, but it still means something.
Yeah, it does. I'm just
Yeah.
saying because that's the person that you want to do that kind of business
Yeah.
with. You
Hell
know what
yeah.
I mean?
Hell
So
yeah.
That's really what it means.
Hell yeah.
Partner.
We can do this. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like
really
type
is a
shit.
partnership because
Hell
we see
yeah.
what's at stake. The financials and shit. If
Definitely.
I want to fuck you over, this what could potentially happen. If you want to fuck me over, this is what potentially could happen and hurt us both financially. So at the end of the fucking day,
You got to
know,
ask your question. The people that want prenups, like, what are they getting married for?
well, that's just to assure that the other motherfucker don't get shit.
I get it, but it's like that to me is the reason why I would marry.
Right, to get shit together.
No, so she would have shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but but in that situation, that's because you feel
Cause I mean,
like
I don't mind just fucking you, but I mean, like, what happened if I go? Like, if something happened, well,
well,
feel me?
it's
I don't know.
it's a safeguard for people to prenups. Just to cover bases to say, okay, I want to build with you, but what you build is yours and what I build is fucking mine type shit.
that's kind of
But I
cocky.
still- but
It's kind of cocky to say
It
that.
is, but it's
let me get that
hel-
prenup.
It has a certain
I'm
kind of
doing a lot
healthiness
better than you.
because
You
if
know
a
that,
person
right?
still go hard for you to still help you build your shit without any risk of you taking none of that shit.
First
that's
of all,
kinda
why
hard.
are you even talking to somebody where you feel like you need a prenup? You know what I'm saying? Like, trust and believe, my bitch ain't even gonna be worried about no prenup, none of that bullshit, cause she got her own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She don't give a fuck about a prenup and none of that bullshit. I don't need none of your shit, and I don't need none of her shit. That's how it need to be.
It sound good.
You know what I'm saying? Now, look at the empire. You know what I'm saying?
It sound good, but too many people have taken
Sound
that
good.
stance and
Too many opportunities.
have been shitted upon.
Too many opportunities.
But love is love. Some people do stupid shit for love, and hopefully
like
it pays
Will,
on the end.
like Will, right?
That wasn't stupid, man. He was a stand-up guy.
That nigga
man.
just said, "Fuck, man, I can't even enjoy the rest of this show."
He was a
Respect this nigga.
stand-up guy, man. Like, it was definitely wild. I'm not going. It was wild. It was wild.
It's
It was
funny.
wild.
I'm glad it happened though. We needed something.
And I'm gonna say stand up in the sense
We need
that he
something to talk
should have
about.
did it per se, but that shit was wild. Like you on live TV, like
Mhm.
like you was on
Yeah,
some super
well,
hood shit, some 3-6 Mafia.
You see the way
shit,
Denzel
like,
was like, it was
Yeah,
a rad
like-
ride. Like, yo, I feel like it was worth it for that. Yo, I would love Denzel to just be proud of me. Like, yo, I made it. I'm good now.
clutch, man. So
Hell yeah.
moving on, man.
And
gonna go ahead
Samuel.
into the fucking the 5 minutes, 5 moments of messiness, man. Little Q&A we did, man. Y'all check it out, man.
That Kavazi, yeah, you was right
All
about
right, here
that.
we go. We're gonna ask a few questions on this round. If it ain't messy, it ain't me. And we want to see how messy your response is. Quick, off the cuff, a few questions. What do you feel about? Again, what do you feel about fathers, black men, and black fathers' position in their children's lives are today?
Like the status of it right now?
Yeah, the status, the quality. Are black fathers prevalent in their kids' lives? Is it an easy process? Is it a hard process? And more importantly, I guess this is going to be a question for those who are not in a joint family home with their child's mother, man.
I think it's a lot better than what was projected or what people may have knowledge of. Because I know a lot of the people I'm around. Where the camera right there? Yeah, my bad. A lot of the people I'm around, they in the kids' lives now. If they not, it's because of distance or maybe the family situation. But I just don't.
Do you think we have a chance though? Do you think we have a better chance to raise our kids and be involved in our kids in a dual family home now more so than
Oh yeah,
than before? I
definitely.
know, I've known you for a while, so I know you came for the most part in a dual family home, but you came up with a stepfather in a mixed family. In that sense, you being the oldest of the siblings in your home, and you having a different dad than your other siblings. Do you feel like the things that you do for your daughter now is because of things that you lacked in the past? Do you feel like you're doing things
Definitely, yeah,
better?
hell yeah. That definitely gave me an extra boost, and you asked, do they have a chance? You always have a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna fight for what you want. Um, you can make that happen. It might be a process or whatever the case is, but my situation, all the stuff that you name, that definitely made me go harder. And I'm willing to do whatever it took. So
I think that's the problem where a lot of people say they want to be involved, but they're not willing to do what it takes, and that's a thin line because that makes it a messy situation at the end of the day when you're dealing with two different parents, and sadly, I think in my strong opinion, most of the time when you go through legal situations with your kid's mom or baby father, it's mostly for all the wrong reasons. Very rarely is it really because the other person is a bad parent. You got people with different styles, different techniques, different techniques of raising their children. We've been influenced different ways over life. That's what makes our parenting unique and special to our own children. But it seems for some reason when it's time to go separate ways, in that most unfortunate situation, that people decide to bring up the ugliest and the worst things about the person to show their immediate peers and mutual friends and family that person ain't shit and don't deserve to be in the child's life. And also, as an added penalty, they need to add some financial woes to all the discrepancies they have to the other person as far as being a better parent. And you'll hear over time that like women were forced. I was in this position. I had to do what I had to do for my child. And I've said this often in the past, and I'll say it again. Take some of them guys up for the challenge. If for you ladies who say I was forced and I had to do this, and you end up being one of the ones we end up talking about who going out to the club in the middle of the night, giving your kids a little NyQuil or some shit, or dropping your kids off somewhere, whatever. Shit, do what they do. Drop the kid off at the daddy house and leave. You feel me?
I say this. I say for me, I'm gonna go ahead and just say, for
It's
me,
messy. Let's go.
me and my child's mother, we're not best of friends, but we definitely co-parent. And I think a big reason of our successful co-parenting, which I would call it successful now, because
Okay, that's
it was always been
positivity.
successful.
See, it's not all
been
messy.
successful.
We got some positivity. This is beautiful. Okay.
We not like I said, we're not best of friends, but I definitely appreciate her. But a lot of it came from when she was first pregnant. I think that conversation needs to happen. If you find yourself a situation where the female's pregnant and it could possibly be yours, a conversation needs to be had, a real serious conversation, adult conversation, where it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? Can we work as a team? Are we gonna, kind of like have a
pause? If it ain't messy, it ain't me. You see how messy it can just get. I mean, now this is truthful circumstances, but
Real.
it's messy because my man had to make this statement. He said, if we have to go through a situation where we have to find out if the baby is mine and shit, pause. Like,
I mean, it's like that, and if she know what it is, if she know what she's done or what she hasn't done, then she shouldn't have no problem with that. You know what I mean?
Jezebel.
The truth is always going to come out, so, and this conversation need to be had, in an agreement, whether it needs to be on paper, verbal, whatever, how you want to do it. That way you can kind of stick with that. And you can always point to that and say, listen, I'm sticking to that. And if someone kind of goes against that, that person is the enemy, the person, the evil parent, you know what I mean?
Right.
But at the end of the day, also with social media, camera, all that, I think a lot of light is getting shined more on positive fathers, you know what I'm saying? Because
Definitely.
a lot of times you don't hear the father side of the story.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So
okay. Well, that's some good feedback. All right, another question. what do you think? What is your opinion on the trans world participating and crossing over and participating in sports? Like the males that are, I don't know if you haven't heard
cheating.
The males that have changed to females.
That's not right.
Can I finish?
That is not right.
You're not being fair.
That's
You're
not
not being fair. Now, what is your opinion on the trans world? Transgender, non-specific. There's a lot of political words to identify with no identity. It's a very tricky situation. But for the persons who have swapped their situations and want to compete with the other situations, like, what is your opinion? Do you think that's fair? Because those people believe, in the person that they now are and have converted to be, and expect everyone else to believe that they are that authentic person who they now claim to be. Do you think they should be able to compete as equal, with equal rights as whatever sex they're in?
No. Look, just like they got the third bathrooms now in some places,
right?
They need to have a third sporting designated thing for
like a special,
trans.
like how they got Special Olympics and stuff.
Yes, it's just like that, and where they just have all the trans, no matter who came from what.
Right.
Those people compete.
So okay.
You know what I mean? And then that's where they go. And then
So
they go down
the,
and go down.
But what about the ones that feel that they are the other sex but don't want to change their anatomy?
I feel like transgender is a new sex. I feel like it's like that's the middle ground. So they just, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely
the third bathroom.
That's definitely a messy topic. I've definitely seen some things on social media some months ago where the one young lady was at a spa with her daughter, and a trans gender. I'm trying not to be too messy. Came into the ladies' locker room, and they were still in conversion period. I don't know if you all know what the conversion means. That means they still have not switched all of their body parts. So basically, what happened in the messy world is mom was having mom was having a mom and daughter day at the spa, relaxing and everything, and a young person walks in and removes the towel, and the dick drops out. But in the midst of the astonishment of the young girl, who was just totally astonished, embarrassed, ripped apart. I know some of you are going to say because her mother needs to explain, what's going on and that everything is okay. But she was astonished. Head was totally fucked up, and mom spazzed out. And all the person could just say, as far as the neutrality of the situation is, hey, I'm a transgender. Here's my transgender card, and I have equal rights.
I be using that when I get caught in the girls' bathroom.
Right.
Like if I'm with, you know what I'm saying? I'm trans.
I'm trying to be. We speaking raw. If it ain't messing in me, not you. If it ain't messing in me, so we like to.
Still working on spirit. And everything.
Right. So they whip. I don't know if there's a card. God forgive me. I don't know if there's a fucking card you got to carry to, like, what I'm saying, like a weed card or something, to be like, my doctor says psychologically I believe what I believe, and I need you to believe it. So don't mind my dick swinging out in front of your daughter right now, because I am who I am, and you need to teach your children to deal with it. That seems to be the world that we're in today.
Transgender is the new black card. That's the new black card.
It's more powerful than the black card, in my strong opinion, because, again, it was all lives matter that took over before Black Lives Matter even was given half a damn about. You know what I'm saying? In my strong opinion, if it ain't messy, it ain't me. In my strong opinion, everybody tried to silence out the Black Lives Matter and tried to add everybody inclusive to make this all-inclusive situation like we all be getting hung and hated on. Maybe so, but y'all got to show me some documentation that y'all been cut up and filleted and walked as dogs and, you know what I'm saying, butchered and forced to have sex with the white women, and then eventually lynched because the white woman got caught with a cookie in the jar and she liked the black dick too much, and goddamn John Ralph was mad because he heard you moaning and beating his wife back down in the middle of fucking night. Now he got to hang you and shit.
No, but really what I want to know is, honestly, where do they go if they get in some trouble? Like, where do they go? Like, where do they go?
For the transgender community?
Yeah, like where they go? Like
I think that's pretty much what they're trying to set up, a platform of normalcy for people to have the same things
When
that
it comes to
homosexual,
jail.
gender-specific people claim. Like, oh, what you mean?
when it comes to jail, they getting locked up.
Oh, they go into regular jail, but they have these.
So
little,
if I'm turning to a woman, can I go to the women's jail?
that's the whole thing on the situation. If you got the card and you got the medical records to back these things up, to my understanding, that's the process. You know, you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? So,
wild.
yeah, I mean, but
That's why I said they need a third place for these people. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against them, but they just need a third. They need their own space. They need some space. You know what I'm saying?
if it ain't messing at me, all right. So our third question. I want to speak to the people and ask my colleague over here, my brother. What do you think? Everybody, I know y'all tired. What do you think about the Chris Rock Will Smith scenario?
Oh,
Do you think the man has standing ground? Hold up. Let me say what the fuck I gotta say. Do you think the man has standing grounds on his move? And I know there's an urban philosophy out there, because everybody, there's a pre-story or whatever of the anxiety build up before that actually came out. It looks like the emotions actually came out, ended up on Chris Rock, but we definitely know over the years, there's been some kind of things my brother been dealing with on the lay low. So, sometimes as a man, when you get caught in a situation, unfortunately, where you've been through some things with your lady and you've been on the latter end of the stick, they have this urban policies that says, don't check the pimp, check the hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And some of us, I'm going to say us, I'm not only a president, I have been a client. Some of us, can brave the storm, of the visual effect of the things that you may or may not have done to another, sexual partner.
Yeah.
You can't think of your partner in that situation enjoying themselves the way you enjoyed yours.
And I will say this. Look, this is a fact.
So the stress buildup comes, and sometimes if you don't hit your old lady or find the ninja, who stuck his spear in the back of your old lady, you sometimes you talking about on the wrong goddamn person. But go ahead. So in that light, give me your opinion on that situation, man. Was the man, you know what I mean? We men, like, I just want to know, man.
All right. We've all done some things, but I would say my most violent things I've done has been
over
has been for my girl or some wild shit like that because of a girl.
Over pussy.
You feel me? Like,
it's okay, people.
I feel so sorry for Will. A lot of people was laughing at Chris and all that, but I just feel Will. You know what I'm saying? Because you seen him, he was laughing. He looking like. And when you really in love or whatever, or you really trying to prove yourself or whatever, you just do whatever. He said it. He said, love will make you do crazy things. He didn't want to go hit that dude.
You'll try.
You feel me? Like, people
you won't
need to be pointing the finger at Jada. I had a friend I was talking to the other day. She's like around Jada's age. She's like, I would have been holding my husband's leg. All that money that, what I'm saying, in jeopardy, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she just was, and she felt so good after that.
Okay.
It's Jada. She's the problem.
Okay.
Will is just like he trying to do what he can, man. He probably didn't even feel good slapping that dude. He's like, God damn.
Okay, so
because the thing about that car ride home, like, Will had no way he could win. You know what I'm saying? Like, the car ride home. Just, even she
could you imagine?
Just looking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Park window,
fellas. I'm just gonna be again. Ladies again. I'm a fair person. I've been on many sides of the gun. I've had a lot of female friends, family members, and I've also been into it in a very intimate, personal, level not too long ago. So with that being said, them rides home after you've been found out, after the ruse has been fumbled and
quiet.
Yeah.
Look, it's a ride. It's different. It's like it's two types of rides of quiet. It's like you done been with your niggas, like y'all on the drill and y'all all quiet.
You gonna get your ass beat.
The awkwardness of being on the drill quiet,
yeah,
versus being on the with your girl riding home quiet. Yeah. Oh man, The girl ride, that's definitely is a lot.
This gonna sound
more
real fucked
intense.
up and messy, but
Because then you don't know what to play, what song to play. You don't know if you shot the window up and down.
check it though. The feeling to me, y'all forgive me if it ain't messy.
You put your seatbelt up.
All right, so it's something about a seatbelt.
You know
The feeling
what
it gives me in the pit of my stomach is the feeling that little buddy must have had when he dropped out that motherfucking ride and slid out with no seatbelt on. And,
Oh my god, yeah,
bruh,
yeah.
like that shit is definitely and deadly. Like you talk all that shit, you was fucking
Yo.
all the pussy up, you was getting all the head in the world. You was the motherfucking man, and then you've been founded out.
You talking about the nigga that died on the ride?
That's what it feel like. I mean, bruh.
Yo,
Hey,
is it bad that I still want to ride rides though? Is it bad? Am I crazy or stupid for that? I still want to ride rides though. Like, I still want to go.
all right, that's a good segue. So for the last and final question, impromptu.
Okay,
what do you
yeah, I
feel
still
about
go.
little buddy?
Niggas die every day. Hey, yo, I swear,
man.
yo.
Oh
It's
man,
real out here.
I seen that shit.
Buckle
man.
up.
I seen that shit. I seen his joint one as flat as everybody
Yeah,
else on the
buckle
video,
up.
man. I
What the
slowed
fuck
that
is you
bitch down.
doing? Get off the phone,
Yo.
man. Get off the phone.
Yo,
Yo. The gram is not that serious.
Y'all keep trying to go live and shit. God forgive me, man. Hey, y'all keep on the stunt on the gram and Twitter, whatever the
Yo.
fuck popping right now. But
Hey.
God damn, man. Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm an '80s baby, so I've been seeing like these little roller coaster follies for years.
Was
so.
he on live? What did they want on live?
I don't know,
Yo,
but
chill out.
I
He
could
went
just
on live when
imagine
it happened,
because
was it?
you seen that shit on Final Destination. You know
Yeah.
how this shit, you know, niggas get caught upside down in the loop and then the brakes come off and you know what I mean? All kinds of bad
That's
shit
a
happen.
wild way to go, though.
That's what I'm saying. So when I be on the joints,
Kind of, hey.
my stomach be hurting. Like my stomach be hurting and I'll be like holding my breath. Like I don't never scream. I just grit down and hold it and I grunt and shit. So cause I be waiting to fall out that bitch
It's
on
crazy.
the low.
He probably, he knew about Final Destinations. He
Yeah.
never would have like ever imagined that was his way.
Yeah, I don't like it, man. It definitely is
How do
heartbreaking.
you see yourself dying?
I don't know, and that's a funny question.
If you had to like kind of like pick out a
Well,
ideal scenario.
I definitely don't want to. I definitely don't want to.
Like epic or sad? Like, damn, man. Man had a tooth infection, man. He should have just got his tooth.
Yeah. What I don't want to do is burn up. You know.
Oh, yeah.
What I don't want to do is drown.
Okay,
right?
yeah, I'm with you with that.
Now I'm sure this is
But
going
if
to
you
be
had to
crossed
choose,
off
though,
of everybody's
burn up or
list
drown?
because nobody wants to fucking
Burn
die.
up or drown, though, if you had to choose.
I want to go like this if I had a choice. It's fucked up. If I had a choice, I'd rather be on the airplane. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
go on the airplane.
You wouldn't have fun while you
But
dying.
at least I'm not gonna have no fun.
Oh, I mean, but it's lit on the low.
At least I'm gonna be sitting down at something fixed because my strategy is, God forbid, that I'm fortunate enough to die the way I want.
You don't want to suffer.
Which is on an airplane. Now I have a strategy. I had this for probably, I don't know, 20, 30 years. At least I'll say a good 25 years. I want the plane to get low enough so I can go ahead, bust the emergency door, and hop out that bitch.
This nigga's had nightmares about this.
No, I'm saying because, I think about geometry,
Reoccurring.
velocity. I know I could break my neck, all that shit. I could possibly be paralyzed. But what I did.
Do you get sucked out, though?
Yeah, I mean, it's low. It's low. You know what I mean? You got to jump. It's like diving and shit. You got to jump with the velocity and speed. And come, you know what I'm saying? So, they say grab your seat covers because it got floating devices in that bitch. So, if it's all over water, I'm hopping
That's
out that
kinda
bitch
epic, though.
right before it crash.
I ain't lying. That's epic.
If it's on land, I may try to try the same thing, get low and brace myself, but it might leave me in a fucked up position
That's
if
wild.
I do live because I might be paralyzed. But I got in my shit anyway, you know what I'm saying, not to resuscitate me. So at the end of the day, if I do go out like that and happen to black out, I mean, I'm gonna be gone.
You went out with a bang. Like, at least when they hear about you
Literally.
dying, they be like, wow.
Literally a bang.
What the fuck?
Literally. That's something for your brain. So yeah, I got it now on the way out. So the next time around, I got it. Five questions of messiness.
I told my brother yesterday, whatever happens, I don't want to die in Southside.
There you have it.
You feel me?